Let's talk a little bit about consumer promotions. As you can see here, I'm calling this a pull strategy, and this is very different from a push strategy. When I say a pull strategy, consumer promotions are focusing on the end consumer, and we're going to give the end consumer, people like you and me, we give them incentives to buy the product. And essentially what that does is by directing the promotion at the consumer then pulls the product through the distribution channel because they're showing up at stores, they're showing up online, they're showing up wherever and saying, hey, we want these products because I have a coupon, because I have some sort of incentive to buy it. So consumer promotions is a pull strategy that a lot of marketers will apply. Now, I gave one example of consumer promotions as coupons, right? There's a variety of different types of consumer promotions. I think coupons pop to mind quickest. We also have premiums, which are giveaways, right? Those premiums can be right on the pack, right? So you might buy a bottle of shampoo and you might see a little packet of conditioner attached to that bottle of shampoo. It's a way to get you to try the product, and that's really what consumer promotions are all about. They give us an incentive to try the product. So if you wanted to increase trial or even increase sales of your product, consumer promotions are a good way to go. You also can see these other forms of consumer promotions here, contests and sweepstakes, which I'll speak about in a moment. Refunds and rebates, that's always a big thing. Rebates specifically, right? As a consumer promotion, rebates are a little bit weird in terms of ethics, if you ask me, right? Because what the rebate requires you to do is you buy something at full price and then you fill out a bunch of paperwork and then you get money back. So it's kind of like a delayed promotion. It's a delayed reimbursement of part of your purchase price. What happens with the rebate? Think about the last rebate that you sent in. Did you really send it in, or did you buy the product thinking you would send it in and then just kind of forget about it? So I think a lot of rebates go unclaimed, but yet they still are very useful and very effective in getting people to buy products. You also have sampling, which is giving away free trials of the product, bonus packs, and of course price off. So anything, 10% off, 20% off, buy one, get one. All of these things become very viable forms of consumer promotions. So let's go back to coupons for a moment. So how are we distributing these coupons? A lot of coupons are being distributed through this print media of FSI. What does that stand for, FSI? That's freestanding inserts. So what those are is, the picture says 1,000 words here. Those kinds of little circulars that you find in magazines or that you find in newspapers that are basically just a collection of coupons. You also may get coupons in the mail, so through direct mail. They might be right on a package, right, where you could rip it off and use it either immediately or later. You might find inside the packaging, like let's say on a cereal box, that you might be able to cut out a coupon to kind of bounce you back so that you are going back to the store and buying the brand again. And then of course there's these scanner delivered types of coupons, which clearly come based on what you've purchased. They might be a coupon for a product you just purchased in order to kind of incentivize you to come back and buy the product again. Or it might be for competing products. So you might have bought Chobani Greek yogurt and then you get a coupon for Oikos Greek yogurt as a way to try to get you to switch from one brand to another. As you can see, there are better and worse ways to deliver your coupons. Notice the very bottom of this list here, freestanding inserts. Those are our FSIs. Remember, that was the most popular form of coupon distribution, yet it is probably the worst in terms of redemption rates. Things that are instantly redeemable, things that are bounce back, those are always going to be the kinds of coupon delivery methods that are going to raise those redemption rates. So if you really want people to use your coupon, put it on the store, on the packet, so that they can instantly redeem it. Maybe put it through one of those coupon distributors on the actual shelf. I'm thinking in the supermarket at this point, and that's probably the best way to get your coupons Contests and sweepstakes, as I said, is also, I love contests and sweepstakes. I really love contests because they require some sort of skill. They make the customers think, they make participants think about the brand, they make participants connect with the brand. A contest might be like Doritos, produce a Super Bowl commercial for us, and whoever wins is going to win this great prize. Those are great contests to get a feel for what consumers are thinking and feeling about your brand. Sweepstakes are good too because they do increase sales. I'm thinking specifically like on Coke, you have those twist off games where you buy a bottle of Coke and you twist off and you look under the cap to see if you've won a free Coke, to see if you've won tickets to a concert or whatever you might have won. Sweepstakes will increase your sales, but it's really less of a connection between the brand and the consumer. Finally, all of this is well and good, but you really need to know your customer because sales promotions are going to work differently with different kinds of people. There are promotion-prone consumers who are going to be very open-minded. They don't have brand favorites, so they're going to buy what they get coupons for. Price-sensitive consumers, they're more concerned with the price, so therefore your incentives are probably going to get them to respond. So they're looking for deals that will reduce the price. But then you have brand loyal consumers who are really not going to be motivated at all by your sales promotion. And finally, you have these brand preference consumers. And these are people who have, what I would call an evoke set. This small set of brands that are okay. And then they tend to buy, one of these preferred brands, whatever's cheapest. So you might have, 3 brands of pasta sauce that you like, and you just buy whichever one is cheaper. So brand preference consumers can be moved by your incentives, but you need to make sure that you're in your evoke set. So these are consumer promotions. We'll speak in a future lecture about trade promotions. That's our next topic.